I like the Tibetan music. Now that I've gotten used to it, it's hard to go back to other types of music. So let's get comfortable. Again, for meditation, I like a combination of comfort and uprightness, because you can get lazy during meditation and get sleepy during meditation if there's not some uprightness in the body, or at least I can. So it's not as comfortable as going to bed. There's something in the posture to help keep me alert, and for me that's the straight spine. I like to always have that straight spine when I meditate. I also like my hands touching each other when I meditate in one way or another. I usually just kind of lay one hand gently in the other hand. And I enjoy shaking my shoulders a little and loosening my neck and kind of, getting it ready in that way. I'm going to read what Lynn has posted on the board. I think this is a great way for us to get started today. How shall I stand before thee, but in silence? How shall I honor thee, but in the meditation of my heart? Praise and thanksgiving thou seekest not, but the understanding heart thou receivest. I will keep silent before thee. My soul and my spirit and my silence shall be thy dwelling place. Thy spirit shall fill my meditation, and it shall make me and preserve me whole. And that's from The New Jerusalem by Joel Goldsmith. So with that spirit of love of the divine, let's close our eyes and begin by taking a couple of deep breaths. Keep your eyes closed. I want to share something else with you as we go into this meditation. A couple of days ago, I was listening to Amoda Ma. And she was talking about being in love with the moment. Being in love with everything. And as she talked about it, she said, when you are in love, you are no longer seeking. When you are in love, you are no longer seeking. I have noticed times when I've been in meditation where there was this seeking energy that seemed to have a sense of desperation behind it, like I have to find this awareness, or I have to find this truth, but the seeking energy of it felt wrong-minded rather than right-minded. And then there are those times when I'm in meditation and I'm just at rest and in love. And that's when the meditation feels right. And so Amoda Ma's statement made great sense to me. When you are in love, you are not seeking. You are being. So let's be in love. Let's be in love with this time of being. Let's be grateful for this time that we have now. So again, take a couple of deep breaths. And let yourself be in love or be grateful for this moment we have right now, just to be still with and as the divine. As we sit in love with this moment, check to make sure you aren't subconsciously rejecting something as not worthy of your love. For example, the chattering mind. It's true that during meditation we don't want to be pulled into the chattering mind. But we also don't want to reject it from this moment. So stand back in love and awareness. And if the mind is chattering, allow it into your love, into your acceptance. Also the body. There are different sensations that occur in the body even as we meditate. You may notice your breathing, your beating heart. Some people may have some kind of pain sensation that they live with, that they also notice during meditation. Make sure you aren't rejecting the body in any way. Remember that right now we are being in love with this moment as it is. This is how we are being present with the divine. So if you notice that you're rejecting the body in any way, soften around that and move from rejection to acceptance or allowance. And let the body be as it is right now. It's possible that some of you have sounds in your environment, like pets or family members or street noise outside. And again, sometimes when we're meditating, there's something in us that resists or rejects that outside noise. Like it's not supposed to be here right now. It's all supposed to be quiet. If you notice that you're rejecting anything in the outside environment, realize that it is a part of this moment. And that by loving this moment, we are loving the divine. And soften around that. And allow that into your love. Be in love, right here, right now. One way that the mind keeps busy, keeps itself appearing to be a me, a person, is by rejecting things. So when we let go of rejection and we move into allowance and we move into love, allowing everything in to our heart, If we look, we begin to notice ourselves, not as the mind, because the mind is quieter in love without rejection, but we begin to notice ourselves as being, as presence, as awareness. So as you stay in love, not rejecting anything, turn your attention so that you are noticing yourself as being, as presence, as awareness, and allow that into your love. Notice that what you are is really the ground of being, or the foundation for everything else. Notice that without you, without presence, there would be no sounds in the outer environment. There would be no sensations to be aware of in the body. There couldn't even be our friend, the chattering mind. Notice yourself as that primal isness. Notice that this is a fact, that without you there is nothing. And as you love this moment just as it appears to be, focus that love on presence. Focus that love on that which allows all things to be. Focus that love on what you are with great, great gratitude. Because without you there would be nothing. This is why they call the true self the screen on which the world is projected. Notice yourself as that screen, that ground of being, that which is required first. As you look at this part of you that is required first, the true self, notice that it does not reject. It is incapable of rejection. Notice how it naturally allows all things. It's like the space in the room. It's open and allowing as its nature. And again, notice that that's what you are. Notice your natural, open and allowing nature. And let yourself be in love with that. Present and in love with that. Turn your attention to how open it is, how open you are. Notice that wide openness of your true self and be in love with that. just as awareness can be with itself as wide openness, awareness can be embodied. So bring the awareness back into the body. Notice the sensations in the body again. Possibly the fluttering of the heart, the breathing, the touching of two hands together, the straightness of a spine, feet against the ground, the breath. The sound entering the ears. And notice that even though the focus of attention seems to be changing from wide openness to something more focused, the body, that the awareness itself actually has not changed. That which is now being aware of something focused is the same thing that was being aware of wide openness. That essential nature that you are never changes. And be in love with that. Be grateful for that. This concludes our meditation for today. Thank you very much for joining with me. Have a good day.